fellow Star Wars fans, it is Starrapter here once again, talking about some more Star Wars comics as usual. This week we have two ones to talk about. First off, we're going to start with Darth Vader. This is issue number 22, Crimson Havoc. And this comic series has been kind of hit or miss for me. We are leaving off where Darth Vader is making Sabe and Ochia Bestoon, who are currently working for Crimson Dawn, work for him instead. So this entire issue really is about Vader just showing these people who's boss. So he brings them to Naboo, brings them to this prior battle they had with the big clawfish creature, and there's all these other creatures, and he's giving like this kind of lesson to Sabe and Ochi, saying, hey, you know, try not to kill one thing, leave some things alive because we want them to cannibalize each other. And he's really talking about Crimson Dawn or the criminal syndicates, right? So we see a bunch of action with these different creatures attacking, and Sabe and Ochi are fending them off, and then some more creatures come in, and Vader just like has them fight each other and kill each other. So we have that going on, but we also have Ochia Bestoon following back with orders from General, the one general there, Ramadi. So there's like little bits and pieces like, who is Ochi really working for, right? At one point, Vader actually recruits these Crimson Dawn agents, makes them believe that he's one of them, and then uses them to fight against the Imperials. So there's a lot of deception going on all over the place. It's kind of hard to follow at certain points, but by the end of this issue, we have the realization, at least it seems like, that Sabe calls Darth Vader Anakin Skywalker, and she has no fear in her when she says that. So that's really interesting there, because Vader is not supposed to have his identity revealed to anybody. So Sabe going to be able to live after figuring that out? Well, we shall see in the next issue. We also have those heroes like the Trandoshan and the assassins that are mixed up in the crew with Father and Valence, who is still there and not really given much to do in the storyline so far. But at least things are starting to turn ahead and having some really interesting storylines with Anakin / Vader, and have that knowledge with Sabe. We also have an issue of Star Wars number 22 for this series as well. This one's called The Last Division. The Rebels are trying to find all these divisions that the Empire's been hunting down thanks to Commander Zara. And well, we have this issue pick up with Qi'ra of the Crimson Dawn going to Home 1, where the alliance is right now. And what happens is Qi'ra gives information to Leia about, hey, where the last division is, and as far as where this actual flagship of the Tarkin's will, where Commander Zara commands that. But in return, she asked that Leia and the rebels agree to a certain agreement, right? Obviously, about like resources. So Leia has been using Amilyn Holdo from The Last Jedi to get resources from the underworld for the Rebel Alliance, and now Crimson Dawn is going to be like the sole proprietor of all the supplies that the Rebel Alliance is going to need against the Empire. So very interesting stuff there to see, like the big the logistics of what's going on with having a military against the Empire, and you know, working with, of all people, the Crimson Dawn. We also have a really cool scene with Chewie, who we see is in this like automated training area, and he's thinking about storming into Jabba's palace and taking out all these people. It's interesting that he has Aurra Sing there as one of them. I mean, we know that Aurra Sing is dead, at least that's what what's his name said, was Beckett, but again, this is like in an imagination kind of thing for Chewbacca, so I thought that was really cool. It shows us like a little bit more character with Chewie, how he's feeling aggravated about how they still can't get their friend from Carbonite and how so close they were. And by the end of this issue, we have the Rebels actually luring Commander Zara into a trap. All their ships are ready for her ship, so it's going to be interesting there. We also have the whole thing with the Rebel Pathfinders, led by Kes Dameron, the husband of Sabe, who is still aboard the Tarkin's will as she's being tortured by Commander Zara. She's not giving up any information. So he and Starlight Squadron plan a plan to go in there and take everything out. And of course, the ship jumps to hyperspace. So now Kes Dameron is stranded on board the Tarkin's will as that thing goes into the battleground. So that is going to be a really great issue coming up for May. So I really can't wait to see what's happening in Star Wars issue number 23. I think there's a lot of potential for a really big booming conclusion for a lot of characters' fates that we really don't know about. So what do you guys think about these comics that came out this week? Let me know in the comment section down below. I do believe we have nothing coming out for next week, but as always, you guys can listen or watch my podcast, Outer Rim Transmission. Last week we did a special on Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, talking about our initial impressions. I have my review for that game coming to you guys very soon. But for more on the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and let me know how I'm doing. Give me some feedback. Are these kind of videos you still enjoy watching? Let me know in the comment section down below. So that's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.
Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.